I want to share a little story. There was a king once that had a male servant, and they would go out hunting together. The servant was always by his side. They seemed to be buddies. They loved each other, but this servant loved the Lord. But the king didn't know much about the Lord. And one day they went out hunting, and while they were out, they fell into the hands of thugs. And the servant began to fight to save the king's life, and he managed to ward off the thieves. But in so doing, once they were done, the king lost a finger. And as they went back, the king was so upset with him to say, "Your job is to protect me. Now I go back and I'm missing a finger." And he complained. And the servant said to him, "But master, the Lord knoweth all things. Just be happy in the Lord. And I trust the Lord. I'm glad that the Lord has saved you." And you know, as he went on talking about his faith in the Lord, it angered the king. And the king demanded and commanded that he be put into prison. The servant was sent to prison, and he said, "All things work together for the Lord, but I am certain of God." And he was sent to prison, and after a long time, the king also decided to go out for hunting again. And anyway, this time he bumped into another group of people. They managed to capture him. He had nobody to protect him. And these were not God-fearing people. They took him, put him at the altar of sacrifice, and were about to sacrifice him in an idolatry way. And in doing so, they discovered that he was not a proper full sacrifice that they needed, because he was missing a finger. And they stopped and looked at each other and said, "We got the wrong guy. We needed a sacrifice that's perfect." And then they let him go and said, "You go back. You are so lucky." The king ran back home, ordered and commanded for his servant to be released. And as he spoke to his servant, and he says, "This is what happened to me." And the servant said, "Yes, I told you. You should be certain of God, and all things work together for good." And then he asked, "But why, if your God is so good, then why did he allow me to put you into prison?" And he said to him, "Well, master, if I had come with you, I would have become the sacrifice." So we thank God that he has made a way for us. Amen. I'm so grateful tonight that God has made a way for us, and he became that perfect sacrifice for us. And I pray that God will give us grace. May our attitude always be right. Our attitude will always determine our altitude in the things of God. So may the Lord richly bless you.